gentlemen, we're bringing you a special edition of CrossFire Sports today. Today is the debate about LeBron James. Michael and I, our argument is he stinks, he's a bum, and we're going to tell you why. They're going to be actual facts. We have statements and stats to back everything up. The three terrorists to my left are going to be telling you why they think LeBron is a top 10 player right now and of all time. And once this is over, me and Michael are going to prove to you why he's not. So let's get started. I'll give you guys the floor since the ladies go first. So tell me what you got.
I don't know where to start.
All right, let me start this off. This would be somewhat of a debate if we were arguing maybe if he's not a top 3 player this year, maybe not top 5, but arguing that he's not a top 10 player in the NBA this year is like arguing that grass isn't green in the spring. Like,
you see some burnt out grass.
Yeah, well, I mean, you're down in
So
Texas. The grass is brown all year round, so.
It's springtime.
It's springtime. It's mostly green.
It's always green.
It's
Have
always
you ever
green.
have either of you three men ever been to Texas?
Have you?
Yes.
We're talking about
And
the.
have
You've been to Texas.
You've
Yes.
been to Texas and you've seen
Yes.
burnt grass.
Natural
Okay, what are we
facts.
talking about here? Let's talk about
All right, let's
LeBron
get back
James
to
here.
LeBron.
I mean, you're the one that brings up the grass, so I'm just
so-
I'm
No,
finishing
you
that
would've
argument.
capitalized
that
on
was
it.
the most pathetic
All right.
thing
You could have
I've
let it
ever
brush
heard.
by you.
Let's get to this.
No.
I could have a million reasons why he's the best player in the NBA, why he's easily in the top 10. That's not a debate. But why don't you guys start? What's your first reason? Why isn't he a top 10 player this year?
Well, first of all,
who are the- who
we'll
are the
give
10
you the
players
10
that are-
players that are a million times better than him. We'll
Okay,
give
let's
you
hear.
that.
I want to
This should
hear
be
these.
good.
I
This
want
should
to hear
be
these.
real
Let's hear
good.
them. Let's
Yeah,
hear
so
them.
shut up. We'll tell you the list. Michael,
Want to just go back and forth?
let's go back and forth.
Russell Westbrook, everyone knows is no denying.
The man's averaging a triple-double this year. Second, Kawhi Leonard. He has more steals in his career than fouls. That's unheard of.
Anthony Davis puts up 40 and almost 15.
James Harden.
James Harden,
Soft. Sucks on D. James Harden. Puts
averaging,
up good
Terrible
numbers.
defender.
He's
Absolutely
the worst
brutal
defender.
defender.
I mean, we have the
think.
stats.
He's the
averaging
worst defender in the league.
27.6 points per game, 11 assists a game. Guy averages double-double. He's really changed this year. I like what I see from him, being more of a leader
Soft.
on defense. He's played
Soft.
very good defense this year.
Next is
let's continue
next is
with-
Kevin Durant. Could be arguably the most pure scorer in NBA
Yeah,
history.
yeah.
So we don't need to talk about that. Kyrie Irving, the man who actually won the championship for LeBron.
Was he the MVP?
We'll get into that deeper.
Was he the MVP?
No.
No, because
he
LeBron-
scored
no
84
kidding.
points in 2 games,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah,
in
LeBron-
both back-to-back elimination games,
LeBron
right?
can play the series, but LeBron can't close it out. I have stats to back that up
It's
as
a
well.
team game, but
Yeah,
Next, we're gonna
exactly.
finish
Team
this
game.
Other
top 10,
teams-
all right?
Let's hear the other players. Let's hear the
Wow.
other ones.
After Kyrie.
Steph Curry.
We don't need to
Oh,
explain ourselves.
yeah, don't explain that. We
DeMarcus
saw it in the
Cousins.
finals.
We
DeMarcus
saw the
Cousins.
finals.
The next, DeMarcus Cousins.
You're talking about winning it at the end. Who choked and who played like
Facts.
crap in the last 2
Facts.
finals?
Who?
You've already named
Steph
2
Curry.
players that are on the same team that couldn't do it last year. Russell Westbrook and Kevin Durant.
was not on the team.
Kevin
last year,
Durant and
by the
Russell
way.
Yeah,
Westbrook.
Cap.
3.
Okay, you're right.
Kevin Durant
DeMarcus
and Russell
Cousins-
Westbrook on the
There's
same
3
team.
We're
players
just
who
gonna
lost
get-
a 3-1 lead in there, and you're talking about not
DeMarcus
finishing
Cousins.
it out.
Both
Yeah.
of those.
Listen. DeMarcus Cousins is a great player. He's not better than LeBron James.
Yes, he is. He does it
He's
all
not
by
better than
himself.
LeBron
LeBron can't.
James.
LeBron can't. That's why he left Cleveland.
LeBron can't.
He cannot
Dude,
do
do
it.
you
How's
know
Sacramento
LeBron-
doing
do you
this
know
year?
LeBron's
How's
not-
Sacramento doing
doing
this
yeah.
year?
Yeah, he's doing it for
Who's
themselves.
the king? Who's Sacramento's coach? Tell me. No one even knows exactly. Name
Um,
one other player on the Kings.
Eric
Rudy Gay.
Spoelstra was the coach of the Heat. Let's keep that in mind.
Right, and he still is in the Heat. The Heat were 3rd or 4th in the East last year, with Hassan Whiteside coming off the bench as their 6th man. So Eric Spoelstra does
pretty
a
good
fine
6th man.
job.
6 man.
Huh?
It's a kind of really good 6 man.
Right, and that proves my point. And they're still 4th in the Eastern Conference. With Eric,
What are you saying?
I'm saying Eric Spoelstra is a fine coach. There's
Exactly.
nothing
so
wrong
if he
with
has
him.
a good 6th man, then he should be.
How
doing
is it
fine.
LeBron's fault
He,
that- is
a
that he has a
good
good
coach
coach?
would do well with a bad team.
Next on
Your
the list,
argument is not valid. right now.
Damian Lillard is just a savage.
He's
I
good,
don't
but
need
he's
to
not
explain
better
him.
than LeBron
Yes,
James.
he
These
is.
are all
It's not
great
even
players.
close.
10th on the
boys.
list is Karl
We're not
Anthony
saying they're not good
Towns.
players. They're not better than LeBron James.
10th on the
He
list
would
is Karl
eat
Anthony
all of
Towns.
them.
Okay, we're done with the
Oh, yeah,
list.
we're
You
done
guys,
with that.
God.
what's next, Michael? What? I
right.
mean, we
Wait,
just
wait, wait,
we
you're
can come
talking-
at
Yeah.
from any
I
angle.
think-
Let's
Actually,
just
think
talk
Big
about
Baby
this.
Davis is
You've
better than
named
LeBron,
2
too.
players, Westbrook and Durant, on the same team last year. Blew a 3-1 lead to the Warriors, and then you named Steph Curry, who's also better, who blew a 3-1 lead to LeBron James and his.
You
Cavaliers
saying that
in the
LeBron
finals.
can't finish it off is invalid because Steph in the last 2 finals has choked. Played like crap.
But
And
LeBron
share the
can't
stat.
finish. All right,
Share the
I
stat,
was gonna
please.
save
What's the
this
first
because
argument?
this is just gonna shut all of you up. Let's go.
Yeah.
Clutch time. LeBron James. Clutch time is considered 5 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. LeBron in the 2015 NBA Finals missed 14 of 17 shots. He made 3. He missed 14 of 17 shots, including two shots, both in games 1 and game 2, that could have won his team the game. He can't do it. His career clutch shooting in the NBA Finals. He's been to 6 NBA Finals. Am I correct?
Correct.
Seven.
6 or 7?
Seven.
Okay,
Six
he's
straight.
been to
Fast
7.
guy.
This makes it even worse. He's been to 6 NBA Finals.
7.
7.
His clutch time shooting in those 7 NBA Finals with 5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter is 30%.
Read this stat.
Okay.
Next
Forward
stat.
on,
Next
forward
stat.
on.
I am not done. Career shots. His whole career, LeBron James' entire career, with 5 seconds or less to go in the fourth quarter or overtime, LeBron James is 5 for 47. I'm going to do this math out right now. 5 divided by 47 is a whopping
10%.
10%,
As much as
gentlemen.
that might sound
His shooting
absolutely
with
terrible,
5 seconds left is
as
10%.
much as that might sound terrible,
is
every
booty. This
team
kid
is
is
putting it
booty.
on him.
Exactly.
He's
They know
the
he's
one
getting
who
the
has
ball
the
every
chance
game.
to make or
Yes,
miss
he's
the
a-
shot.
he's a
No
good-
one
You're not
else
the
on this
greatest
team.
if you can't do it, though.
He has done it.
He's getting like triple.
Also,
5 for
hey,
47, Matt. 5 shots.
Last
He's
year's
a good
playoffs,
player.
did he not hit a game-winning shot against the Bulls to put him up in the series?
Did he?
Yes, he did. Fade away, 3 in Jimmy Butler's face.
Who
Jimmy
won?
Butler's face.
Who hit the shot last year to win the finals, though?
Okay,
He
yeah,
can
but
do it. I'm
did-
not arguing the fact that he
Team
can do
game.
it. He can't do it in
Team
the
game.
He can't do it in the biggest spotlight. That's what I'm
He
saying.
may
He
not
can do
be.
it second round of
He
the
may not
playoffs.
be the most clutch. That does not place him outside the top 10.
Exactly.
How many
I
of these
don't-
guys are clutch?
I don't-
Kevin Durant, he's real clutch.
Oh, yeah, man.
Steph Curry, he's
Steph
real
Curry.
clutch.
You're just
Steph
Steph-
Curry's real clutch.
Now you're naming
Steph
names.
Curry-
I don't. You don't have any
We're
stats.
naming
We're
people
naming
you
names
think
that
are
you said
better.
better
I have
We're naming-
actual stats to back
James,
this
let's-
information.
let's
James
look
Harden
these
can't
up.
do it
He's
himself.
5 for 47, gentlemen.
Like I said,
what are you
but
arguing?
Every team is putting it on his back to make the shot, so he's the only one who's going to be.
I would
either
like to
he
see
can
him
He
all
or
can't
make
do
it.
it. I agree with you. Every team
Yes,
he's
he-
been on is giving him the ball, and he can't do it. Paul Pierce did it. Kobe did it. MJ did it.
How many
LeBron
have they
can't
missed?
do it.
Yeah, I mean, but also
they've taken
do you-
so many shots and they missed a ton. Okay,
I would
Yeah,
like to
LeBron's-
see all
exactly.
these
LeBron's
players'
missed a
final
ton.
shots.
Mike, you-
5. I
Michael
guarantee
Jordan
you,
has
Paul
said-
Pierce is better in 5 seconds or less
Oh,
than
I-
10%.
that's a fact.
I mean, that's not even like. I guarantee it. I would put
I'd
money.
say this
down.
man's over
He's-
50%.
He's
He's
shooting
money.
10%. That's like hard to do. It's hard to be that bad. It really is. It's hard to miss that much.
Okay, so because he's not the most clutch player, that places him outside your top 10.
You're not a top 10
You
great.
think
if you're
DeMarcus
not
Cousins
clutch.
is better than LeBron James? Just
You
because
think
of his
I do.
Is Steph
truly
Curry is
do.
clutch?
pathetic.
I
Steph
truly
Curry
do.
is
Steph
not
Curry
clutch.
is clutch.
I truly
Russell
do.
Westbrook and Durant, they were clutch last year.
I have a quote. This was
Okay, Swift. They didn't be
Where-
clutch.
where are
They
you
weren't
finding
clutch
these quotes?
last year.
Bleacher Report.
Bleacher-
When have
yeah.
they ever been
Extremely-
clutch? They have a lot of rings.
I mean, I'll give you the link.
Those guys have a
Extremely
lot of
credible
rings.
website.
Facts.
That the past quote, the past stat I just gave you is from Mark Stein, an ESPN NBA analyst, and ESPN
lies.
is the most biased towards LeBron. So I mean, if anything, he fabricated those stats to make him look even better. 5 for 47. That's fantastic. This is a quote from LeBron before he left Cleveland. Quote: "I got a goal, and it's a huge one, and that's to bring an NBA championship to Cleveland, and I won't stop till I get there." What does he do the next year?
Holds a public service announcement on national
See you
television
later,
to tell him
Cleveland.
he's
Screw
leaving.
you.
He'll-
And you know what he did?
I don't like
You
his.
know
I
what
don't
he
like
did
his
in that
arrogance.
one?
That
What
doesn't
did-
place him
how
outside
many-
the top 10.
What did he do 6 months ago?
Do you
Yeah, I
know?
know. What did he just
What did he
After,
do?
yeah, after he won
Well,
2,
what did you just say?
He wanted-
to bring a
he wanted to bring a
championship back to
championship back to
Cleveland,
Cleveland,
and
and
he
he
did.
did.
he did it 5 years later. He left, Matt.
He
Nobody
still
cared
brought a
anymore.
championship
He's gonna
right
keep-
back.
Nobody
That's
cares.
after
He's gonna
everyone
keep trying
burned
till
his
he gets it.
jersey.
He left.
After everyone burned his jersey.
He still brought a championship back.
Do you know what he?
can't-
You know
Look,
Okay,
these
back.
are not
It's
facts
your
that
state.
can place him
the-
outside the
It's
top
like
when,
he
10.
stayed
when
with
he
someone
held
else.
the decision to justify it, he had all the proceeds of all the TV networks. He had the proceeds go to homeless children's shelters just so he could justify himself airing himself on TV. That's what he did. You're just a terrible person. So he can get airtime.
not arguing
He
that
said,
he's a terrible
"Oh,
person.
well,
We're
I
not.
think
We're
we're-
arguing
This is not
about
personality.
skill. We're
Yeah.
arguing about his skill here. Don't bring in his personal life.
but
Ray Lewis,
it all
Ray Lewis
goes
is a
back
murderer.
together.
He still might be the best linebacker of all time.
Oh, come on.
Swift,
Don't
don't bring up
Come
football.
don't
on,
bring that up.
come on.
Swift,
You,
I think
you
that-
guys
why
are
are we
10.
talking
If
about
you want to
this?
bring
I know.
football into it, you're 10 feet under.
No,
already.
Swift.
Okay, let's hear
Ray
your
Lewis.
argument about football.
Swift.
No,
Outside
no,
of
no,
Ray
no,
Lewis.
cut
Let's,
football.
yeah,
Swift,
because
don't even bring
I
this
give
up.
Matthew credit. He's actually smart right now. He knows if
We're
we bring
talk-
football into it, you guys are done.
That's inaccurate.
That's a
I'm just
fact.
talking about what we just need to talk about what we're arguing here, and that's his.
They have an analogy that just they think their analogy is
Swift,
so
no.
great.
It's
you
not an
do
analogy, it's
understand
fact.
Let's also
what we
talk about this
said.
LeBron stats.
Yes.
Yes, 11.
That's what I've been giving you.
All right,
Okay,
You can't
for
argue
his
against
career,
stats, so
27
let's go.
over
We're
27,000
not talking-
points, 7,000 assists, 7,000 rebounds. No
Blah,
other
blah,
player
blah,
has
blah,
ever
blah,
done
blah,
that.
Blah, blah, blah.
What do you? Okay. So.
And he's only 31.
He's the only player in
He's only
history.
31.
And I guarantee you, no
There's
other
one
player
player to do that.
is shooting 10% in clutch time either.
But
I
also,
guarantee you there's many.
I guarantee.
I bet there's a lot.
Yeah, I can
All right.
guarantee.
I bet
there's
three
probably
at least
Can I
on
see
that
some-
list.
Can I see some stats of that, please?
See, you don't have them.
stats of what?
It's
other
unbelievable.
players?
These other
He's shooting
players.
10% in clutch time, Matthew.
Okay,
He's
cool.
not clutch.
I wonder
He
what-
doesn't have it.
I wonder what,
Great
like,
players
DeMarcus
are clutch.
Cousins
He's
He
shooting
doesn't have it.
52% this year.
How's
I don't
Curry
know how
on the
he's.
game of the line?
Because he drives, he's 6'8" and 250. He drives to the lane. No one touches him, and if they do, he goes to the free throw
Oh yeah, we
line.
penalize him for
Yeah.
his body, so let's penalize Zeke for his O-line.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
You
you
just
there you go,
can't
bring
do
a
that.
football
It's
in.
just- it's
You know
just
what,
can't
Swift?
do
You
that.
love
They're
football,
not-
so
they're
let's talk
analogies.
about it.
You can bring
Let's talk
analogies
about it.
into
Let's
it.
talk
Trying to
about
make
the
you
stats
realize
and
our
bring
argument.
Yeah,
it.
we're not-
Peyton Manning.
Rick Porcello
most
shouldn't have
yards
won
of all time.
the Cy Young because he had the most run support, right?
Peyton Manning, most yards of all time, most touchdowns as a quarterback. How many rings does he have? If it's based on stats, Peyton Manning is statistically better than Tom Brady in almost every single category except career wins now. Everything else, Peyton Manning is better than Tom Brady. But actually, is Peyton Manning better than Tom Brady? No. Why? Because Tom Brady's career winning percentage is so much better. He has three more Super Bowls. He has more Super Bowl MVPs. This is, if you want to say that stats are it, then that means Peyton Manning is better than Tom Brady. Is that what you're
We're
saying?
using
Who
our
do you have
stats
on that
to
list that's Tom
defend-
Brady? Who do you have on that list that's close to Tom Brady? Maybe if Kobe was in the league, we could still argue this. But who maybe
It's gonna be Kawhi Leonard, I
gonna be
guarantee you
Kawhi
that.
Leonard?
Already
Yeah,
Russell
how many
How many
Westbrook.
rings does he
Because
have?
they want. Yeah,
Kawhi Leonard and Russ.
Russ, yeah, they have a lot of rings combined.
Yeah, they
One?
do have a lot. Kawhi
Swift.
Kawhi
I mean,
definitely had
All right, Swift.
his team.
Let me
his
just
team
hear
made
your
it last year,
baseball.
right?
about
Kawhi's
Trout first.
fantastic.
Yeah.
He's
Well,
no
I
Tom
s-
Brady.
I compared,
And you never
He,
won
this
it.
this boy, this little boy,
He's a boy.
compared.
He's a boy.
He compared LeBron
Apparently-
to Mike Trout. The games are so different.
The best
Look,
player
you
in
can-
each
It's
league.
so-
You can't compare the best player in each league. Since
Not-
LeBron's
not-
came in the league, he's been an MVP.
Yeah,
It's
you
so
cannot-
Same with
easy
Mike
to
He's
be
Trout.
literally
good.
run the
You
league
can-
It's
since
cannot-
so
18
easy.
years
The
old.
NBA is a joke.
How are they not comparable?
The
So then
NBA
why,
is
if
a
it's
joke.
such a joke,
Yes,
then
the
why
whole
aren't those
that's the
players you're
only
naming that are better
comparison.
than him
The
winning
only
it?
thing-
They
Winning
are.
titles, winning MVPs.
Oh, the other thing,
scoring
Mike
as
Mike
many
Trout's
points.
only made the playoffs once. LeBron's made it every single year.
Because
you're
it's so
comparing
easy.
them.
Every
It's
single
unbelievable.
every single player
Swift.
you named, if they're better, then why aren't they winning?
Why you're in a body bag.
If it's
Listen
that
to me.
easy to win in the
Swift,
NBA,
you're
those
Swift.
players you're naming.
Swift.
It is
should
that
win.
easy. Why is LeBron
Swift.
shooting
I
10%
just
with
wanna
5
talk to you
seconds
right
left
now.
in his career?
All right,
Okay,
let Murph
we're
make
not
this statement.
talking.
Let Michael talk.
Swift.
I'm running
Basketball
out
and
of
baseball
breath.
are very, very, very different. You agree with that, right?
Yes, I agree that one
Okay.
player can impact the team much more in basketball.
Yes. So
than
how are you
baseball.
comparing them on being the same thing when LeBron? Yes, you can take over a basketball game. We all know that. But in baseball, yeah, you get a home run. Your pitcher can line up 10 runs.
Because they're the best player
The
of the league.
other 8
Yeah, but
hitters.
basketball,
That's the
you
only
can
thing
single-handedly
that's
take it
comparable.
over.
You just
And they're
you just
MVP
compared
candidates
Kawhi
this year.
Leonard to
And
Steph.
they've
Okay,
been,
two
they've
different
been
things.
a top 3
the
players
only
in the
thing-
sport.
Exactly.
So
Two
you
You
great
brought it
games
up.
of
You
sports.
brought up
You're
football,
saying,
so
like,
I
you're saying
finished
the
that
best player of one
conversation.
sport is similar to the best player in another sport. You compared Kawhi Leonard to Tom Brady. You
No,
just
I
did
did
the
not.
same thing.
No,
Yes,
I'm
you did.
talking about how you're comparing stats to actual rings.
So Swift.
That's what you
What?
guys said.
What are
He
you
has 3
comparing
rings.
them?
It's
What
not
are
like
you
he has 0
comparing?
rings.
Okay,
it's
but
he has
not
3.
like he hasn't done it ever.
He won it 1 year.
Oh yeah,
Then the year
He's-
right after.
he won 1 year because
Then he
of
came home
Chris Bosh and
and won it
Dwayne
again.
Wade. He won the
Don't
next
Oh yeah,
year.
because Chris
Just
Bosh
do
was
it.
the
They got him to the
MVP.
finals.
Don't even-
If
They
Ray
got him
Allen
to the
could be
finals.
the
league and the MVP in the finals.
Do not get me started on that game when LeBron again missed the game-winning shot in Game 6 of the finals. All the Miami fans left the building. We all know that. Doesn't have to do anything with LeBron, but that's just a fact.
Read this. Read this.
Hold on. You can read that after. But LeBron missed the game-winning shot to force a Game 7. We all know he missed it, and then Chris Bosh gets the rebound, tosses out to Ray Allen, makes a
game.
shot.
Team game. You gotta rely on other players
Yes,
too.
but that's just another
So
thing.
you guys
how he's
say
not
It's like
clutch.
when Larry Bird in '88
But just
stole the
because
ball
he
against
may
the
not
Pistons
be-
in Game 5. They're supposed to lose. He steals it, gives it to Dennis Johnson. He makes a shot.
Okay.
Just
Yes,
he makes a
because,
shot.
Yes, but does
just
Bird
because
miss it
he's
right
not
before
always
that?
the most clutch player doesn't mean he's not even in the top 10 this year, let alone of all time.
Coming out of high school, LeBron James gave himself the nickname King James. He goes to Cleveland.
Well deserved.
Yeah, okay. This is what happens in
He
Cleveland.
skips college
Two
first, so that's how much of a moron. He does not have a college degree. Let's just talk about that.
I'll take the
then-
NBA paycheck at 18. I'll
Oh,
take the
that's
NBA
what I'm
paycheck.
saying.
I'll take
Sit
an
You mean
education.
education to
Sit
don't-
to
LeBron.
make money.
Me and LeBron will go to Milford High take the SATs, I guarantee my score is higher than his.
Okay,
This
and
is
he's
what
still
I'm
making
saying.
more money than
LeBron
What
against
is
the
an SAT?
Celtics.
What is an
against-
SAT?
his
Yeah,
job
it's
is
supposed to make you
his
money in the
job
future.
is playing
First of all, he's an
basketball.
Stay
idiot.
into college. College is supposed to make you money. LeBron
He's
James
an
has
idiot.
more money than we.
Yeah,
if we sat down and counted.
right,
counted
exactly,
numbers,
because
it
that's
would
all
take us
he
our
cares
whole
about
life.
himself. That's all he cares about.
Do you hold,
But
hold it
Jeff-
against Bryce Harper because he graduated high school, got his GED at 16, and then went to junior college, then straight to the MLB? Do you hold it against him?
absolutely.
So you consider Mike Trout an absolute idiot?
Terrible role model.
Mike Trout.
Bad
Why
role
consider-
model. These
you
kids
consider
need to
Bryce
go to
Harper to
college.
be like LeBron
Bad
James.
role
Mike Trout
model.
came out of high school.
Bad role. He's a bad
Exactly.
role
Corey Seager
model.
came out of high school. You
Bad
guys
role
don't-
model.
Just because they don't want to go to
Anyone who
college.
does it.
Why do you need an education
So you're
to play
saying
baseball?
college is the epitome of a role model?
Steve
Absolutely
Those guys
not.
don't
I'm
go there
saying,
and play
Steve Jobs.
school.
I'm
That's what you
saying
just said.
these 8-year-old,
Bill Gates.
He said he
9-year-old
didn't go to
kids.
college, so he's a
Steve
bad role
Jobs.
model.
They idolize
Bill
these
Gates.
men, and they just
Wow.
they're
Okay.
talking about how college is not important.
That's not what
They're
we're
talking about how
For an
education
NBA
is not
player,
important.
I would say it's not.
It's,
You're
okay, you
supposed
know
to
what?
make money
The
so you can
rule
support
back
yourself.
then wasn't that you had to go to college. It is now, but
Correct.
back then you didn't have to. So
You're
we
absolutely,
chose
that's
not
the
to.
first
family to
thing you've been
support.
right about all day, Kappa.
All right,
This
That's
is what I'm
just
gonna say.
complete-
This-
I'm naming actual
2010.
stats right now. I'm literally
We are
literally
wasting
rattling off
airtime talking
stats.
about college education.
2010.
about the
I'm going to
dumbest
talk
thing
about
and
this
you brought
series.
it up.
2010, LeBron James, Cavaliers against the Celtics. In the whole series, he shot 33%, averaged 21 points, and had 19 turnovers
One
in the
series?
entire series. Completely mailed it in. What happens after the Celtics?
So one series is
after
going
the
to define a
Celtics
whole man's
murdered
career.
him, what happens?
One series is going to define a
I'll
whole
go back
man's
to the
career.
quote. He wanted to bring a championship to Cleveland. What happens? He leaves.
Okay,
He
this is
holds-
all about personality. Listen, you guys said that if LeBron is the best, truly the best, he shouldn't have to have a supporting cast. He should be able to
He
win with
shouldn't.
anyone, right?
He shouldn't.
Where would you?
Let me see
where
your list.
Yeah, hold
How
on.
come Karl
As much
Anthony
as I
Towns
absolutely love
and
the
Anthony
Celtics,
Davis
we all
Because
know-
he's a rookie.
Yeah, Paul
Oh.
Pierce did it all by himself the year they won it. As much as I love the Celtics, you can't say that Kevin
No.
Garnett and Ray Allen didn't do anything
Why-
that year. What are you talking about?
Well,
He had a
The
supporting
point is,
cast.
Kevin Garnett was the best player on that team, but Paul Pierce won the MVP.
Let me just say, what players on your
Debatable.
list? What
Debatable.
what
What do you mean
players?
debatable?
What players on your
Hold on,
list?
Swift.
What players
Hold
on
on,
your
Swift.
list
No, let him
can
talk,
win?
Mike.
I don't wanna
When
say
can
that.
win
him
without
talk,
a supporting cast? Tell me, what players on your list that are better than can win without a supporting cast?
Russell
Any of
Westbrook
them.
is doing it all by himself.
Yeah, so
the man
really?
averages a
Yeah,
triple double.
he's
They're gonna
doing
win the
well.
championship.
Six triple
He's
doubles
doing
in a
well.
row.
That's
He's
one
doing
player.
well
Has
because-
LeBron ever done that?
What do you?
Has LeBron ever averaged?
I'm sure if he wanted to.
Oh,
I know-
you
I
think
know
he
it's
doesn't
Russell
want
Westbrook.
to now? That is the dumbest thing.
If
he
he
just
had a
he-
goal to
he
get a
does
triple
try
double
all
every
he cares
game,
about is
he could.
triple. All he cares about is his
Yeah,
stats. So
he-
why
he-
wouldn't
I think that's
I
Russell
know.
Westbrook.
why wouldn't he?
Russell
think
Westbrook's
that's
the
Russ.
person who only cares about his stats.
Russell Westbrook just had a quote 2 nights ago
I
saying,
know,
if-
I know.
You guys just
Yeah,
can't.
well,
He's
you
just
can
saying
tell
that
the
for
way he plays.
media-wise.
You guys just
You
can't
can
answer
tell
this
by the-
question.
You want to talk about
Why
the
can
media?
why can none of those guys not win without a supporting cast?
That's what-
but
exactly.
they're
I
ahead
need
of LeBron.
any of
Why
those-
can't you answer that
Are you
question?
gonna
Alright.
question
Why
Larry
can't you
Bird?
answer that question? Just
Larry-
answer
Larry-
it.
Durant,
Listen,
Durant,
Larry
Westbrook
Bird in the
last year. Oh yeah, great.
listen. Larry Bird in the '80s had Kevin McHale, Robert Parrish, Dennis Johnson, and
He's
Danny
playing
Ainge.
against-
They had a fantastic starting
Because who are
five.
they playing against?
In the
The
80s,
Showtime
the NBA was
Lakers?
at its best.
The show
That's
exactly.
when the league was at its best.
Exactly. That's when you need other players.
So what are you
Right now,
saying?
the
what are
NBA
you
is so
saying?
The West
easy.
is very.
Do you
These
look
guys
at
need
do you
other
look at
players.
Larry
'Cause
Bird
that's how
also
bad
with 3
LeBron
rings
is.
saying, "Oh, he wasn't good because he wasn't the top 10 player because he had other people on his team." Larry
Anyone-
Bird was the best, one of the top 3 best players of all time.
Yes, I agree.
Anyone in the league who's in
But he had
the
other
East
players.
right now
But
can
you don't
sleepwalk.
diminish Larry Bird because of the skill that he had on his
if
team.
all
Larry
these
Bird
players
made
can
everyone better. Larry
Your
Bird on his
argument-
team made
LeBron
everyone. You
makes
should know that
LeBron-
about anyone.
takes everyone on his
makes
team
people
to another
worse.
planet.
LeBron makes
LeBron
them
makes people
worse.
He is selfish.
Just why
He is
can't
so
why can't you
selfish
boys answer this
and
question?
cares
Every
about
single
padding
time you
stats.
bring up how players don't need a
LeBron
supporting
gets people
cast,
open.
then how come those players you named
Thank
that are
you.
better
Why
than
can't you
him
answer this
can't
question?
win it, can't do
Why
it
can't
all?
you answer this question? If you should be the best, you should
And
be able to win without a
you
supporting
named 2
cast.
players that were on the
Wha-
same team last year who
Exactly.
lost
Exactly.
a
We're
blue
not saying
3-1
these
lead
are
in
the
the
best
semis,
ever.
not even the
Why are they better
not even
than
the
LeBron
Western
then?
Conference Finals, the
let me-
semis.
Andy,
Couldn't even
Because
get to
this
the
year they're
championship.
better.
Hey, let me go back to the
Years
80s
slip.
for a second.
Let's
Talking
do
about
it.
your-
That wasn't even
Magic
alive.
Johnson, 84 finals versus the Celtics. Okay?
Correct.
Chokes.
Correct.
Where do you put him on your all-time list?
Ahead of LeBron, honestly, but not too far ahead.
But he choked in a finals game. He
Who-
choked in a
yeah,
playoff
who does he
game.
play against?
Okay,
The
and it all.
the
Look,
84
and it
Celtics
happens
are
too.
arguably
LeBron
the best
played
team
against
ever.
Dirk Nowitzki and Jason Terry. My man,
no.
and he
Jason
lost.
Terry might
That team
is-
was on another.
And he
planet.
lost.
That team was.
I would not say
unbelievable
Jason
that
Terry was
year.
on their top dogs. I think they had Jason Kidd, right?
Jason
Yeah,
Kidd was
Jason Kidd.
36.
Sean
8.
Marion was a man.
Sean Marion
The man
shoots like
shoots
my
the
grandmother.
Bryson Chandler?
It's
This
unbelievable.
has nothing to do with
Let's-
Sean
let's
Marion's
go.
shot.
Let's-
Playing in NBA, you just couldn't make it.
Let's go. Let's
He
go
was
to
a
LeBron
starter
James.
on an
Fact
NBA
that Sean
championship
Marion
team.
Possibly the worst
Yes.
form in NBA history.
Yes.
Let's go to
I just
LeBron's
don't-
win.
Why can't you guys answer this question?
Swift.
You say
Swift,
if
we've
you gotta
heard
do
this
the
less
best
than
you need
10
to-
This is all
times.
you've been saying for the
You
past
need-
Yes,
10
Swift, you're
minutes.
just trying to
But you
get
can't
this in.
answer it.
Swift.
You're going against your point.
Swift,
You're
what are
going
you
against your
talking
point.
about? I
You
can't
say
even
you
hear
don't need a
you. You're
supporting cast, but
underneath
all
the
these guys
ground.
need it.
Swift, what are you saying? I can hear just a buzz
All
in
right,
my
I'm-
ear.
I'm
You're
trying
underneath
to-
the
You're
ground.
using
Another
your
Magic
arrogance.
Johnson had Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Exactly.
So
Yes,
then,
exactly.
So
You're
how
right.
is your argument? Your
And he
argument
lost.
is not
And he
valid
lost.
at
Yes,
all.
my
Swift, what are you saying? I can't even hear you.
Let's go
Your
to
argument
LeBron's
is
win.
not valid
Don't.
whatsoever.
Let's go to
They
LeBron's
both have
win.
players.
muting
Let's
Swift.
go
I
to
can't
his
hear him.
championship
This is
wins.
arrogance
Can we
at
talk
its
about?
finest.
Yes,
He has
let's
three.
talk about his
Arrogance.
3 championship
Let's talk
rings.
about him
Let's
now.
talk about the 3 rings he
But
has.
he's the
He's
MVP
completed
all
it 3
3
times.
He should. Okay, I will. The one thing I will give LeBron credit for is when they beat the Thunder in 2012. That is me on record giving
That's the
LeBron
only thing he's
credit.
ever done.
That's
Yep,
the
and you're-
only
Yes, the
thing.
only-
Oh my God.
You're factoring clutch factors and putting Russ and Durant up here. Yeah, they were real clutch in that series. What
Clutch
was it,
factor.
4-1?
Ray
That's what
Allen.
I'm saying,
Ray
that's what I'm
Allen without a Hall of
Okay,
Fame
but
shooter
Allen,
you
on his
need to
team.
have supporting
It's
cast
a
around
team
you.
game.
There's
guys
5
have
players
win
on the
without a
court for a
supporting cast.
reason.
I could win without him, Swift.
Dude, there's
It's really,
5
it's,
there's
unbelievable.
5
The
players
NBA
on the
it's
court
so
for a
easy
reason.
to win in the NBA. That's why you guys don't understand. It's so easy.
So then why aren't the players you're naming better?
He's been in the
Keep
Eastern
winning it.
Conference his whole life.
Okay.
He's
and
gotten there
still-
7 times.
And he's made there 6 straight years, and he's won it 3 times. Yeah, he hasn't done it every
That's
time, but
really
he still
great.
has done
Let's
it.
face it, the Eastern Conference just fell off. In 07, 08, all those years, the Eastern Conference was very strong.
Can we
Yes,
talk
oh,
about?
wait, oh, wait, it was very,
Celtics,
very,
the
very strong.
Pistons.
Can we talk about how he left Cleveland because besides the fact that he wants to be in the spotlight for the media, he couldn't handle it when it was just him in Cleveland. So he leaves. He goes to play with his 2 best buddies,
Bosh and Wade.
Bosh and
What did
Wade.
your buddy Durant on this list do?
It's not my buddy.
I don't
I'm not
remember.
saying he's loyal.
Okay, so
I'm
why are
not
you bringing
watching-
in
Yeah, so
all
then
this
why are you
media
bringing all
shit
the-
when-
yeah,
when-
exactly.
Because look,
Hey, watch your mouth. This is national television. Swift.
LeBron cares about 2 things. 2 words, I mean. LeBron James. He only cares about himself. LeBron James.
Then why wouldn't he stay in Cleveland to be the absolute superstar? in
Because
the
he
Why
couldn't
would-
win.
why would he
He
stay
can't
in-
handle
He
the
cares about
spotlight.
winning.
In the
Yeah,
media,
exactly.
he loves it
He
in the
wants
media.
to win.
He went to party
He's a
in South
competitor.
Beach
He
with
wants
his
to
2
play the
best
game,
friends.
and he wants to win.
Yeah, he wants other people to win for him, and that's what
Swift,
happened in
Swift,
Miami.
That's
Swift.
He
LeBron
wants. He
Swift.
wanted
LeBron
Chris
was
Bosh.
single-handedly getting his
Swift.
team
That,
deep into the playoffs.
that was D Wade's team.
every year. In
That's D
Cleveland,
Wade's
in
team.
Cleveland.
How many has D Wade won
LeBron,
without
LeBron
Shaq
goes
or
to
LeBron?
Miami.
Move
He
over
chased
to
the
Dwayne
money.
Wade.
He
We're not
chased the
talking about
money.
Shaq.
If
We're talking
you
about
want
LeBron.
to talk about all he cares about is just LeBron James, he's only led the league once in scoring in his entire
Because he
career.
can't do it.
He's
He can't do it.
couldn't
That's
do
why
it.
he's averaging
score.
He's
27,
averaging
7, and
45
Single
7.
time if you
He
wanted
could be
to.
averaging
Every
35.
single time.
He's
This
averaging
year,
27,
6'8",
7, and
250.
7.
Read the stats that you said.
He
to-
averages
to
9
us.
assists.
Just can we listen to this? This
All
is
right.
this year.
First of all, I know Swift's gonna knock me for not saying assists, so I'm gonna say it. He's very good in assists this year. He's 5th in the NBA.
Score whatever he wants.
We're talking about assists. He's great.
Let's hear these stats,
These
then
are
we'll hear
real
my
stats.
counterpoint.
These are real-time stats.
All right.
Counterpoint
He's
too.
11th in scoring,
Not top 10.
14th in double doubles. I don't care if you factor that in. That was just on the paper.
Not top 10.
34th in rebounds.
Not top 10.
24th in field goal percentages.
Not top 10.
93rd in free throw percentages.
That's
and he
horrible.
gets there so much. He gets there so much because of the fouls and calls and
I wish
flops.
I had
We
how
all
many
know
times
that.
he got there again.
We all know that. If we factored in how many free throws he's taken, and
Because he
his-
gets all
and
the
his
calls.
percentage is so bad, he's missed so many. 85th in 3-point percentages. We
Not
know
top
we
10.
know he's not a 3-point shooter. 28th in steals,
Not
111th
top 10.
in blocks.
Not top 10.
Okay,
Him alone.
my
just
counterpoint.
his
Swift,
Swift, I
presence-
know exactly
My
what you're gonna say.
counterpoint,
All
my
right, this is what Jack's
counterpoint.
gonna say. There's only 3 players that have 28, 9, and 7.
Yeah. So you want consistent stats, or you want a guy way up here in assists, way down here in points, way down here in assists, way down here in rebounds? You know what I'm saying? I'll take the consistent guy.
he's not
Listen
at
to
the
this.
top.
There's
Him
there's
alone.
3 guys in the league averaging
he's in the-
25
okay, you're
points
saying
and then either
consistent,
7
though.
and 9 assists or rebounds, either one, vice versa. It's James Harden, Russell Westbrook, and LeBron James. You know how many guys are doing that and shooting over 50% from the field?
One.
One.
Okay,
LeBron
Swift.
James.
Swift.
LeBron
One.
James.
He's
Because
averaging 20.
he drives to the lane every single time. He's 6'8" and 250.
He can
Right?
score.
Let's
one.
let's
Exactly, he
penalize
can
him for his
score.
body.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah,
Let's
we're
penalize
gonna.
him
But he
for his body
doesn't.
type.
Swift.
Exactly, he
Swift.
doesn't.
Swift.
Because he
That's the
moves the
whole
ball
point.
and gets his teammates better.
No, he does. Okay.
Swift,
If
we're not
LeBron,
criticizing.
Played 93rd in the
you
NBA.
if
just
LeBron,
said-
if LeBron wanted to show
you
up to a
were
game and
just
say, "Oh, I'm
agreeing
gonna
with
drop
the
50
assists.
tonight," he could every night.
No, he could.
Every night.
He would do that if he could. But he
But
Why
can't.
is he
but
averaging
he's-
9 assists
But if
then?
he's scoring
Yeah,
25,
exactly. You guys
getting
just-
9
you
assists,
guys just
passing
gave
to get
him-
other people open, then they're going to score more than 50 because he's part of more than 50 points of an offense. If you just want to go up and huck up shots and get 50 points, that's going to hurt the team because he knows if he passes, moves the ball, gets other people open, that they can score more than 50 points.
All right.
Michael.
What were you gonna say, Murray?
All right, so I was saying we're not penalizing him for his body type. We all know it's
You're
the-
saying, oh, anyone 6'8", 250.
Yeah,
should be able to do that.
exactly.
Penalizing.
Yeah,
We're not saying,
you're saying that he should be doing way better than he is, but
And
yeah,
you should.
That's not penalizing. We're
That's
not saying.
criticizing. That's
We're saying
criticism.
if
LeBron's
with
not
his
really used
body,
to that.
with his body, first of all, how does this man get tossed around in a basketball game?
He gets tossed around.
Yes.
I kind of want examples.
He's definitely
of that.
not. He's definitely not getting tossed around. But why is he just?
Why
in
is
the
he?
air?
Why has he been fined for flopping?
I don't think that places him outside the top 10.
Yeah, I don't think
Yeah,
that
he
has really
flops.
any.
Oh yes, it
He
does.
flops, so it places him outside the top 10 in the
Oh
league.
yes, it does.
It really does.
I don't know. I just don't know how.
This is what you're seeing. In
Does
his argument.
Does
2000
Kawhi Leonard flop? Does
2004
Russell Westbrook
2014.
flop?
Do you remember that? It was number 1 on worst of the worst. James Harden's flop. It was the worst thing I've ever seen in sports.
Honestly, it probably was. I don't remember it off the top of my
He's
head.
on your
so
list.
I'll take it.
2014 James Harden.
Yes, a lot of these,
Worst of the worst flop.
almost everyone in the NBA is flopped.
That's the
So then,
NBA,
what
it's
is
a
then
flop.
your
It's not-
argument is just completely invalid.
Absolutely not. You gotta let me
100%
finish. You gotta let
invalid.
me
You
finish,
just said
Matthew.
flopping takes
Let him
people out of the
finish.
top
Yes,
10.
you gotta let me finish, Matthew. So I'd say about these players, they're not known for flopping. This guy is literally trademarked and known for flopping.
Marcus Smart took that title.
Can we talk about LeBron's hairline just for
Oh
1
my
second?
God.
See,
How
this is
does
the
that-
point.
That has
They're
nothing to do with
How do they have to
nothing.
bring this
bringing
stuff
up
up?
his looks.
there.
That's
They are
crap.
bringing up his
They have to
looks.
Dude,
bring it
James
up.
Harden
Crap.
has a beard that makes him.
gotta-
Oh my
You gotta
God.
be good looking to be good in this league. It's a show.
How
It's
does
a
that
show.
have anything to
It's
do
a
with
show.
his pure
It's a
skill?
show.
Can
It's
anyone-
a
business.
Has
It's
anyone
a
seen
business.
James
You
Harden's
gotta show
beard?
money.
The NBA
It's
is
money.
a business, okay?
What does that have to do with LeBron? being
LeBron's a
good?
Exactly.
businessman. Why did he
His
go to Miami?
hairline has
Why
something to
did
do
he
with
go
his
to Miami?
skill?
Why did he go to
How?
Miami?
If anything, he's more
Matthew.
aerodynamic.
Answer my question.
Oh,
Why
no.
did he go to Miami? I can give you 3 perfect
win.
reasons. No.
Yeah.
He went to Miami for 3 reasons. Number 1, money. Number 2, his own
He could have
brand.
gotten paid as much as he wanted in
No, he
Cleveland.
couldn't.
Yes,
he could have.
yes,
he
he
was the
could
only
have.
player.
So why did he leave?
Because he wants
So
to
he
win.
wanted to win. I
He
just
wanted
said
to
that.
win. He's a
Because he
competitor.
can't win by
He's
himself.
a
He's never
competitor.
done it. He's never
Which
done
one of
it.
these guys can win by themselves?
you know-
What'd your buddy
what's
Durant
his-
do this
what-
summer?
because
What'd
you
your
know-
buddy
He's
Durant do
never
this
done
summer?
it.
Kawhi Leonard has done it by himself,
What'd
right?
your buddy Durant do this
Swift.
summer?
to the playoffs
and finals
every year.
Swift.
Yeah, who can
Six
do it without
straight,
supporting cast?
six
I just want to hear
straight
it.
Russell
finals
Westbrook-
Hold on,
appearances.
goes deep
let
with us
him
every year
tell
by
us who can
himself.
win by themselves.
Yeah, I wanna hear it.
I
I
want
wanna
to hear
hear
who can win by themselves.
Ears are
Russell
open.
Westbrook and Delonte West are going to go deep into the playoffs and the finals.
Look at this.
Okay, I want to know who can win by themselves.
90-30 free throw percentage. It's
I wanna know who
unbelievable.
can win
Answer the
by
question.
Hey,
wanna know who
answer
can
the
win by
question.
You guys are so
I can't hear
stupid.
Answer the
Oh my
question.
God.
themselves.
You're
I
not
hope-
answering the
I
question.
hope you don't graduate this year. You are not
What are
going to get your
speaking
cap.
of
They
there,
are
UK?
Brazilian
What are you
guys.
speaking of there, Kentucky?
New subject. New subject. Listen to me.
Hey, you want to talk about football, not LeBron? So
Let's-
kick his butt in that argument.
but this whole time I've been trying to talk about LeBron's 3 championships. I'm trying to help
Yeah.
you out.
His 3
How many does
rings.
Westbrook have?
How many
How
do
many
all
Steph?
those
How
have?
many-
All
all
those
those
people have?
That's
players-
just my.
I don't even know if all those players have 3
That's my
combined.
thesis
think they do.
statement.
Yes,
That's
they
my
do.
thesis
Who?
First,
statement.
name them. Let's see.
I don't think
not
they
Let's
do.
see.
I'm not in the body paragraph
Can
Hold
we
on,
here.
hold on.
Can we
Let's see how
count?
many rings those
we
players
count?
have in total. Steph has 1.
They have.
Kawhi has one.
Kawhi has 1. Steph has 1.
He's been in the league for
Kyrie
6
has
years.
Kyrie has one. That's 3.
Yep.
Kyrie has 1 because Kyrie actually got it for
Yeah,
himself.
Kyrie-
No, maybe
Kyrie
because
deserves
LeBron
that.
James was on his
Kyrie
team.
Who made that shot?
LeBron has 3
one
rings.
shot.
Who made the shot?
It's one shot.
Okay, if it's
in a
1 shot, how come
7-game
LeBron?
series.
How come LeBron has missed 38
LeBron,
of them?
Okay, yeah, but he also made a go-ahead 3, 2 minutes left in the game.
But he has 3 championships, and those
And there's
the
3
top 10
players,
that you think are better have 3 championships combined.
and one of them was on his team.
But how is LeBron 5 for 47 in clutch time shooting?
Yeah, just go back to that because that's all your argument has.
No, that is the argument, Matthew, because you can't be great if you're shooting 10% with 5 seconds left. You cannot. How many game-winning drives does Tom Brady have?
It's a team
How many?
game.
Why are you comparing someone from
How
two
many of
different
these
sports
guys on
again?
your list are
Why are
clutch?
you
guys
guys
started
How many
that.
of these guys on your list are clutch? Yeah, I wanna
How
hear it.
many?
Yeah, let's see.
Because you're talking
Hold
about
on,
how
hold
LeBron's not clutch.
We're
but
not calling these guys the greatest, but you
You're
guys.
saying they're better than LeBron.
This
you
year
are.
they
This
are.
Here.
No one
Okay,
can.
this year, then why are you bringing up his career stats?
Yeah, exactly. You're bringing up career
Because
stats.
it's
That's
two
just to
different
show how
arguments.
much of a
You're bringing
moron
up-
this man is.
You're bringing up
We're
career
just showing
stats
how
compared to
much
those
of a
players, and that's
loser.
Okay.
How much of
Okay,
an
so-
Instagram playboy this guy
So
is.
when LeBron won in 2013, did he win because he was the best player on the Miami Heat?
Yes.
Answer
Yes.
me honestly.
yes.
I mean that's
He was
wrong,
the
but
best
okay,
player.
thank you.
He
I
was by
appreciate
far
the best
he
player on
was
that
the best
team.
player.
Was on
Dwayne
another
Wade.
level.
His-
Dwayne Wade
his-
is better than LeBron
His
James.
presence,
year,
his
yes, he
presence
was.
alone on the court.
It was Dwayne Wade's team, Matthew. It was his team.
Maybe as a character standpoint.
Yeah,
Dwayne Wade
exactly.
is
Maybe
probably
on the
that's
the
court,
longest.
on the court.
It was LeBron.
What's the blows? LeBron's team. He's taking over.
I disagree.
In the hey,
He was
maybe
the MVP
maybe
of the
in the
league.
locker
He
room,
was
just
the
because
MVP of the
D
league.
Wade had
Wade
been
went
there,
without LeBron.
had been with that organization
He
his
did.
entire life. Like
Yeah, with Shaq.
I have a question.
Okay,
Shaq,
but you're
the best
bringing up
center
the
ever.
you're bringing up the compare.
If LeBron,
we need to stop talking about that.
if
But what?
LeBron's the chosen one out of high school, why did it
He
take
has 3
him?
rings. How's he not? how's he
Why
not
did
the
it
chosen one?
take him 7 years?
Because
Okay,
he had-
Why
this is
did
where
it
my
take
this
him
is where my
7
argument.
years?
All right,
Because he
so
didn't have.
did he
the-
have
Hold on,
to
hold
leave?
on,
He went
hold
to the
on,
finals.
hold on, hold on, hold
All
on.
right, I'll go
hold on,
after.
hold on. So you guys are saying it doesn't matter. It took him 7 years. All of these guys, some of them haven't even.
None of
a
you-
lot. No, okay, some of them have. A lot of them have not played 7 years. So you can't compare that.
So
Okay.
then,
But
Let's,
they haven't even gone as close as LeBron
The
James.
season's
has.
not over
okay,
yet, Brian.
2006, 2007.
Kevin Durant.
This
has,
was LeBron's third year in
Steph
the league, I
Curry
believe. He came in in
has.
yeah,
2003.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
and Russell
He went to the
Westbrook
finals
has.
and they got swept by the San Antonio Spurs.
Yeah,
Embarrassing.
that was just a
He-
pathetic-
embarrassing,
Jordan never got
embarrassing,
swept?
embarrassing. Listen to what? This is embarrassing to the freaking Eastern Conference
Scottie
that this
Pippen,
team made it to the
Rodman.
NBA Finals. I want to tell you the key players after LeBron James on this team:
Okay.
Daniel Gibson,
Yep.
Drew Gooden,
Yep. Drew Gooden is an all-time great. That headband.
Zdurnas Ilgauskas,
If you can say his name right, Zydrunas,
Anderson Varejao.
Anderson Varejao,
who's still in the league and
Sasha
still contributing.
Pavlich.
Very good.
yeah,
You
those
can't even-
people are actually.
David Wesley.
You can laugh at those
He
players,
went
and
to
he
the
brought
NBA
them all the way
Finals.
to the
Why
NBA
is that?
Finals.
He went to the NBA
Why-
Finals
why-
with this team.
Pronunciation
What were
is
his stats in that
unbelievable.
series then?
What
What
was that?
were his stats in those playoffs? Right here.
In the playoffs.
In the playoffs, in this playoffs,
Yes.
you really want to get exposed. He played 45 minutes a game.
And he
Dude,
still can't
45
win.
minutes.
And he still couldn't
That
win.
means he was on the bench for a total of 3 minutes a game.
If I had that body, I would not take 1 minute.
Yep,
off
let's
of that
penalize
game.
him for
Yeah,
the body.
penalizing the body
You know,
again. Here we go.
Ortiz should hit more home runs because he's huge, right?
Yeah.
He does it plenty of
Ortiz
home
is
runs.
41 and he
So
hit
you're
40
comparing
home
it to
runs.
baseball
Bryce
again.
Harper should have hit
Why are
many
you
more than
comparing
24
him
home
to
runs this year
baseball
'cause he's
again?
huge.
Unbelievable,
This
Swift.
man.
You're talking about body types, so we can
Yeah,
throw in any
exactly.
sport.
You're bringing up
LeBron-
body types.
how's
you don't even
LeBron-
Body type. Tom Brady was the least athletic quarterback the
LeBron
NFL
played
combine
from
has
the
ever
blow of the
seen.
whistle
Shit.
all the way to like quadruple
Tom
overtime
Brady-
watch.
Tom
His
Brady-
coach wanted to give him a rest.
Tom Brady
It's
was
not
the
LeBron's
least
fault.
athletic
Okay, so
quarterback.
You wanted to hear his stats in this postseason?
Yeah.
Yep.
Played 45 minutes a game.
Yep.
Averaged 25 points.
Yep.
25.1.
Yep.
8.1 rebounds.
Yep.
8 assists.
Yep.
1.7 steals.
How many
0.5
turnovers?
blocks.
Hold on, what-
3 turnovers.
What was his field goal percentage?
Doesn't have it on here, but I can look it up.
You know what, Swift? When you shoot 50 times a game,
You're gonna
that's
get
how
that.
you score 25 points a game. That's a fact.
If you're playing 45
assists.
points a
Yeah, but
game
eight-
on a
eight
team that
assists.
won the
45 minutes.
45 points. What is this
Swift,
man saying?
45
obviously,
minutes a
He's
the
game.
more
slurring his
minutes
words.
you
We need to
play,
get
the
a
more
sobriety
chances you
test on
have to
this man.
score.
So why are you penalizing him for playing a lot of minutes? The best players play the best
We're not
minutes.
penalizing for playing minutes. We're just saying
That's
if
what
you
you're
play
doing.
that minutes, he should have more points.
Listen to me.
And that's what he does.
Listen to me.
25.
25,
If
8, and 8.
If I played more than
25,
40,
8, and 8.
If I played more than 40 minutes,
You're going to
if
get
any of
those
these players
numbers.
played more than 40 minutes, they would
See,
have
not
that
every
number.
player plays more than 40 minutes because not every player is elite like that.
Elite. You're talking about minutes. You're talking about shape. Stop.
Also, like you
It's
said,
because he runs on the treadmill. Good for him. So do
he was
I.
the only.
Give me an
We were
give me a ring.
naming
No,
the
3
players.
actually. 3.
Yeah, Brian.
Not a
See,
ring.
the
3.
thing you want to go back to his 3 rings. He won. I already said this. I will give him 2012. I will not give him 2013 because without Ray Allen,
But he was the MVP
loses.
of the
In
finals.
2016,
He
was the
without
MVP of the
without
finals.
Kyrie Irving, yeah, because everyone
they're not
just
gonna give
looks
you
at the
Jonas Haslam
stat
the MVP.
sheet. Everyone looks at the
He was the
stat
best player in the
sheet.
finals.
Yeah, the
He was
MVP
by
is the
far-
player that made
Stat
the
sheet.
one shot.
Do you know how good that defense was because of LeBron James?
You go back. You go to
Do you know
stats
how good
every
that
time.
defense was because
Every
LeBron
time
James?
you go to stats, I will go back to Peyton Manning. If you look
I'm not
purely
talking
at
You
about
were the one who
stats.
just
I was
said
talking
everyone
about
looks at the
defense.
stat sheet.
Numbers overshadow the game, and especially in that series. His defense, that was the best defensive performance I've ever seen from
Okay,
anybody.
that's you. I'm not impressed. That's you. Those are your eyes, not mine. For your eyes only. J.
is
Cole, check out his album.
It's all right.
It's not good. All I'm saying is, if you want to talk about stats, then
Not
that
good.
means
Not good,
you're
Scout.
saying
It's
Peyton
not.
Manning
It's
is
really
the
not.
best quarterback
I'm
of all
not talking
time.
about
Immortal,
stats. I'm
deja
talking about
vu.
his
Deja vu,
off-ball
I would.
defense, his
Immortal.
rebounding,
Yes,
his
yes.
passing to someone to get someone else open. That's the stuff that gets overlooked. That's the stuff that he did the whole series. That's why he was the MVP.
I didn't like
He-
it.
There's so much more to the game than just numbers.
There's a lot
Passing to
more.
get someone else open.
You're right. There is so
Tipping
much
the ball,
more to the
rebounding.
game.
All
So
the
why
stuff
did
that he did
take?
to get the MVP rightfully solved that finals.
There is so much more to the game. So why did he take Kevin Garnett's pregame celebration, throwing his mom's Johnson & Johnson baby powder into the air like he's 5 years old? Why did he do
You
that?
keep bringing
Because
up
he
the
wants
off-the-court
spotlight.
stuff.
You're bringing
You
up
keep
off
bringing
the
up
That
off
has
the-
nothing to do with the 2013
We're not
finals.
talking.
What does Tom Brady do off the court? off the field?
What are
Nothing.
you talking
What do you-
about?
what do
guys?
This is not an off the field.
I'm
We're saying
to
we're
be
saying
great.
we're saying the stuff he
I don't
does
care if
on
he
the
goes
court.
home and dresses up as a tooth fairy.
He probably does.
That's
We're-
not
That's
the
fine.
argument.
That's fine.
To be great, you have to be
What's-
great in every single
Ex-
category
exactly.
of life.
Hold on,
life.
hold on, hold on.
Now this is life.
He has
So
to
now
Hold
it's the
on.
life argument.
It
is.
Didn't know
Hold
we played a
on.
board game, guy. We're talking about basketball.
Hold
We're
on.
talking about shooting hoops, not life, the board game, guy.
We're gonna stop this debate for a second. I'm not gonna argue. I just want to hear just your opinion in general. Where do you place him this year, right now, Matthew? First, just this year.
2016.
Hold on, just let him talk.
2 right now.
Brian.
2
3.
Jack.
Number 1.
Okay, all time. Matthew.
all time.
I gotta think.
1.
Oh, I can't take you seriously.
Six.
I can't. I'm gonna have a heart attack. I can't take you
Should we
seriously.
end the
Hey,
show?
some-
Hey, let's make this more realistic. All time, 6.
Yes.
I got
I respect
Ready,
that.
ready?
Someone
Six.
has some
I was
common
Jordan.
sense on this side of the table.
Jordan,
Unbelievable.
Bird,
Yep.
Magic,
Larry. You already
I'll
said
say
that.
one thing. I'll say one thing
Kobe.
right
I think
now.
Kobe's 4,
Yeah, I agree with that.
and then what's his face?
Okay, right now, maybe.
Shaq or Kareem could be up there too.
Right now,
Jack. Oh, all right, Matt.
Maybe Dr. J.
yeah. Let me say one thing. Right now, all time, probably not 1. But what I'm saying is, I'm looking for say like end
you're
of the
second
career.
guessing
Not yet.
yourself.
Not yet.
So you're second guessing yourself.
He's
What
still
I'm saying,
31.
exactly. That's what I'm saying. I was more or less saying by the end of his career, by the time he's leading the league in all-time scoring, by the time he has another few
Which he's
rings
on
underneath
pace to
his
do.
belt, I think that he will be 1.
All
So what you're
right
saying,
now-
at this
playing-
point in his career, where
At
everyone
this
else
point,
was,
I
he's
think
number 1.
6.
Yes,
All right,
at
okay.
this
Where
point in
are
his
you-
career,
where are
where
you-
everyone else was, I say he's
But
1.
where are you placing him right now?
5 or 6, like
Okay.
on a realistic note.
I'm
Can't-
going. I'm
can't-
going. I'm
can't
going in
stick
this.
to his
I'm
word.
going. I don't
Typical.
have a list off the top of my head. I never saw some of these greats play, but I'm gonna go somewhere in the 7 to 10 range.
What do you think? All time. What do you think?
All time. 11.
But this year, he's not even in the top 10.
This year he's 11th all time.
There's no need
He's
for debate.
All time. I also.
We're
think
just
he's
talking
11th.
about. We're just talking right now.
It's pure
All time,
wins.
he's outside of 10. This year, he's outside of 10. Yes,
you
I
you
think
said
he-
not yet, right? Both you guys said
I
not
think-
yet.
Yes,
I think he
I-
could.
This
that's
top
what- that's-
10 list. That's what we're
I
saying.
think he's
Not
6
yet.
Now, he could
But you're
potentially be
saying
top
this
3.
year.
For ring,
You're saying this
yeah,
year.
but you guys asked me how come none
In-
of these guys have ever won. My answer, not yet. Just like you guys.
Just like
said.
LeBron, not yet until he had the supporting cast.
Exactly. So,
Right. Thank you. Appreciate it. He can't do it by himself.
And
but those
they
players,
can-
half of those players are on the.
They can't go
Durant-
as deep as he can in the playoffs.
Yeah, this
LeBron
year-
went so deep into the playoffs by himself.
And he can't finish.
But they can't.
The great ones finish,
he went
Brian.
Way
the
farther
great
than
great
ones
ones
don't
finish with
finish
other
when
people
your
around
second best
them.
player is Zendara
No great player in NBA history has single-handedly brought a
Okay,
team to play. to a
NBA
championship.
history,
Maybe
I agree
Bill
with you.
Walton in
No,
the
NBA
late
history,
70s.
I agree with you.
That's
NBA history because the NBA used to be a lot better. For the past 10 years, the NBA has been a joke. It's been the same teams that have been good, and LeBron
Facts.
still can't do it by himself. He still cannot do it. Kyrie won it for him last year. A couple years before that was Ray Allen.
See,
He
you're
can't do
saying
it
you're
by
saying people
himself.
want it for him.
He's taking his team there. I
see,
will say that.
You guys,
He's
you guys are
taking
getting
him
mad
there.
when I compare
He
to other
can't finish
sports,
it.
but you keep bringing up Peyton Manning, so I'm going to go back to
We
another
didn't
sport.
just bring him up.
You brought him up a few
You've
minutes
brought him
ago.
up every single
2000
time when I've
half
ended
hour
it.
ago on the show.
2004 American League Championship Series.
No,
Red
now
Sox,
we're in baseball,
Red
right?
Sox, Yankees. Who was the MVP of that series? David Ortiz.
Yes.
But who won it for him? Billy Miller got the big hit.
David Ortiz hit the home run in the bottom of the ninth when it was after midnight to send him
Billy
to
Miller
game
tied it up.
game
Dave Roberts.
6.
Dave Roberts stole the bag.
Johnny Damon got the grand slam.
Correct.
Okay, but
It's a team
like
game.
I said,
That's
baseball,
baseball,
You cannot
Swift.
compare baseball to basketball.
Flip, okay.
You can.
No, you can't.
You hit a home run. Kappa's pitching. We're up by 1 because of your home run. Kappa goes out there and walks 5 guys.
Not good.
It could have been me. I'm not saying that. But the point is,
This is an odd
literally,
comparison.
it's team.
Yeah, this is a.
Yeah.
It's literal team. Basketball, LeBron can go down, nail a 3, come
then
back
guard
and,
the other 5
and
players?
steal the ball. He can no because only one guy has the ball at one time, Swift.
Yeah.
Off
And that's
ball
not going to be his
defense,
man.
which is arguably the most important factor of the game. Your off-ball defense determines how much the other team's gonna score. You can control how much someone gets.
So
the ball
I guess
by
LeBron's
playing good
off-ball
defense.
defense kind of sucks because he still hasn't won by himself yet. I'm waiting for that man to
I'm
win
waiting
by
for
himself.
one of,
Four
I'm
other
waiting for
people
any
on his
player
defense.
in the NBA
There
to
has
win
to be
by
5
themselves.
players on the court. It's not like they can get a red
I'm
card
waiting
and
for
soccer
someone to
and
win
get
by
tossed.
themselves.
They have to
so
be on
am
the
I,
court.
Swift, because in the past 10 years, the NBA has been so easy and everyone's needed a super
But you're
team.
putting all these guys above LeBron. You're saying he should be able to win by himself. talk about a super team. Not even this year's Warriors. Last year they set the record for most wins. I know the league was weaker. They still set the record for most wins and lost to LeBron in the finals.
No,
those guys could not only go
LeBron.
not
They
by
did not
themselves.
lose to LeBron.
They
the
could
two
have
guys
put
that-
it away. They were
the
up
two guys-
3-1 in the finals,
They
and then
didn't lose
LeBron
to
scored
LeBron.
42 points
They lost
in
because
consecutive
Kyrie has
games.
ice in his veins and is ridiculous and nailed the three.
Team game
They-
again. Once again, they can't. There
No,
has to
Kyrie
be five
won it.
players.
Kyrie
there has
won
to be
it.
five players.
Kyrie
on
won
the
it.
court.
Who was the MVP? Who had the
I don't
best-
know.
who
I don't
had
care.
the
Kyrie,
best- who had the
who
best
made the
numbers?
shot? Who made the shot?
I'm going to talk about numbers.
Billy
I'm gonna-
Miller had the hit. Ortiz was
What-
the MVP.
Thank you.
Okay,
That's
but
baseball.
okay,
Assists,
Baseball.
steals,
but Poppy hit
rebounds.
them all before that.
MVP.
They didn't
One
win
of
a
the best
game before
finals
that.
ever.
Who hit the shot?
What do you mean he hit them all before that?
Game 5, Game 6.
Game 4 was before Game 5, bro. Billy Miller had the hit in Game 4. And you're saying
Why
Poppy
are
hit
we
him before
talking
that.
about the 2004
Did you not-
ALCS? This is getting out of hand.
This is
Because
you
it's
need
just
this.
an example.
You can't
Indeed,
compare to any
team
other
game.
You need
sport.
this. You need this to.
Basketball is not like any other sport. It's just not.
It's not.
Football, Tom Brady throws it, Gronk's got to catch it.
Exactly. Well-
Hockey, Tuca can make the save, but also Chara can block the shot before Tuca has to make the
Yeah,
save.
LeBron can drop 40, but Kyrie can hit the game-winning shot. A team game.
Exactly.
You're proving us right, guy.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
You
Yes,
can
you
go
are.
down and
I'm
score, but
saying
every player
basket-
still has to do their job on
I'm
defense.
saying
One player
basketball
cannot
is the
guard
only
five guys.
sport where you can do it by yourself, and
These are
LeBron
major
hasn't done
I
it.
know.
LeBron hasn't done it. He hasn't done it. He can't win by himself.
He has
And
three
which of
rings.
these guys can that are above
Yeah,
him?
exactly. 3 rings.
Which of these guys all time have won
Half
by
of these
themselves?
guys haven't even been in.
to our original
They
line.
haven't even been in the league for
Swift.
4 years. Half of these guys.
And in LeBron's third year in the league, he brought this team with his second best players in Dernis Ilgauskas
Okay,
to the
yes, we
championship.
know.
Did he win?
Nope. Did any of these guys win without a supporting
Not
cast?
yet.
Not yet.
So we're gonna wait and see.
So you're gonna wait until they have a solid team like LeBron in Miami.
LeBron.
It's that
Well,
simple.
we're talking about this year, though. We're talking about this year.
Yeah, exactly. This
we
year,
we
I
can't
just,
wait because we're talking about this
We're
year.
talking about this year. You're saying, well,
Correct.
not
Okay.
yet. They haven't
We
won
don't
yet.
know who's gonna win this year.
exactly.
Oh,
But
the
I
Cavs,
just,
but
yeah.
they have
if I had to guess, I'd probably say
top
the
10
Cavs.
player.
I'd probably
Okay.
say the Cavs too, because
I
that
was-
Warriors
I
is
Look
was
going
at
to
the camera.
fold.
Tell him.
The Warriors
Tell
will
him.
sweep the
The
Cavaliers.
Warriors are going to fold. They're not good
The
defensively,
Cavaliers-
and they won't be
the
able to.
Cavaliers will
the
win.
championship.
They will.
They will win.
I said that preseason on this show, and they will because they have Durant, they have Curry, they have chokers,
Swift, you
and
did
they're
not
going to
s-
fold defensively. Durant was the best offensive acquisition possibly in history, but they gave away their rim protector,
They got
Andrew
nobody to do the
Bogut,
dirty work.
and that is going to hurt them in the finals. They don't have a rim protector to stop King James.
I have a prediction. I have a fact. A statement that's a fact. I'm gonna look in the camera and say it. I guarantee you, everyone that's watching this show right now, LeBron will not win another championship ever for the rest of his life. LeBron is done. Starting today, he's never winning again. That's a fact. And if he does win, I will come back on live camera and I will
I would
say,
love to see that.
I will state and
I would
sign
love
my
to see
name
that.
and make the statement. If he wins again, I will make the statement that he is the best player of
So you don't
all
think he's going to
time.
win another ring?
No.
And if he
He's
does,
done.
you're going to say he's
If-
the best
And
player of all
yes.
time.
After he
Yes.
wins
I'm
this
glad-
year,
I'm a man of my word, and I will do that.
Andy,
I
after he wins
respect
this
that.
year, we're
I
all going to
respect
come
that.
back for winter break
We
around this
are.
time of year. We're all going to be
We're
back
coming
from
back to
school.
the studio
We're
when
gonna
we're
be
in
in
college.
the studio this period, and you're going to come on the camera and say what you just said.
Hey,
Or,
we'll see.
or no, but what's actually gonna happen was I'm gonna come back and say he choked again. And finally, we're closing out. I'm admitting he's a good player. He is not great.
Good,
and
not great. That's been the whole theme of this show.
we are-
and
we are-
we've proven it.
We are very sorry, but we are running out of time. Any final thoughts or predictions? Anything
I just
else?
think-
Final thought, you could not tell me one player that's done it by yourself, and that was your main argument.
Okay, but neither is LeBron. And we're
I don't-
talking about this year.
How many times do I
Final
have to-
thought, your main argument, he couldn't do it by himself, and none of those players ahead of him can.
So that's not my argument.
Final
The
final
Cavaliers
thought.
will win the championship this
LeBron
year.
James-
The
Behind
Cavaliers,
LeBron
the
James.
Cavaliers will lose in the the Cavaliers,
player.
the Cavaliers will lose in the Eastern Conference Finals.
He's shooting 30% in
Oh
the
my
fourth
God.
quarter in the finals. How can you say he's great? How? He's 3 of 7 in the finals, shooting 30%. Unbelievable. He's not the best. He never will be. Never. Thank you, folks, for tuning in. Hope it's been an entertaining show.
James, baby.
These guys are idiots. Have a good one.